Hello, my name is Damaris Aswa. I'm the founder and acting executive director of Youth for Integrity Building Organization. This is a youth-led non-partisan non-profit organization based here in Kilifi County, Kenya, and we work around civic participation, democracy, good governance, social justice, and anti-corruption sector, and through our various initiatives like Kilifi Women for Water Justice, Kilifi Youth Dialogues, Integrity Leadership Development Program, Chanuk and DJ Skills, Art for Just projects, just various initiatives. I work with young people, women, government institutions, and community stakeholders to actually strengthen inclusive participation, accountability, and leadership within our communities. So, for instance, through the Kilifi Youth Dialogues and the Integrity Leadership Development Program, I have been able to organize civic education and leadership trainings that actually equip young people with knowledge, skills, and tools and platforms on governance, integrity, media literacy, and responsible civic participation. And these initiatives have created safe, inclusive, and structured spaces for dialogue, and also encouraged young people to engage more actively in democratic and accountability processes. And this has engaged over 500 young people, and we've seen more young people coming out, especially during public participation forums, which is a very positive trajectory for us. And we also see more young people more empowered to question these systems, to challenge the status quo, to speak for themselves, and to be bold enough, to seek for accountability and transparency. For the Kilifi Women for Water Justice initiative, I work with women particularly and community stakeholders in Ganze and Magarini sub-counties. These are water-stressed areas, and we work to empower community members to be able to have that inclusive voice in water governance issues, strengthening the women's participation in advocacy, understanding human rights, and strengthening their voices also in decision-making spaces. As I mentioned, particularly around water access, accountability, and service delivery discussions. This is crucial because climate related challenges actually continue to affect water access and livelihood in many communities here in Kilifi County. And through community engagement initiatives and advocacy efforts, we actually encourage active participation in conversations around sustainable water access, environmental responsibility, and community ownership around various infrastructure projects and service projects, and also accountability in service delivery. So for me, I believe that a good political leader is someone who leads with integrity, someone who has a vision, someone who is accountable, someone who is empathetic, someone who has a genuine commitment for service, someone who will own the manifestos and ensure that the manifesto they propose, it works for the community members and not against the community members, and also it carries the needs and the needs of the community members. Yes, so a good leader therefore is one that listens to the community members, the one that creates inclusive and safe spaces for participation, and also prioritizes, as I mentioned, prioritizes the needs of the people that they actually serve, and not prioritizing their personal interests, to avoid wastage of resources, money laundering, or embezzlement of funds, to avoid misrepresentation of public opinions, to avoid policies that do not work for the people. Yeah. And I believe and trust that participating in this VV exchange fellowship would actually strengthen my ability to expand the impact that I'm already creating through various projects here and initiatives here at Youth for Integrity Building Organization, building more stronger partnerships, and also continue to empower young people and even women to actively contribute to governance conversations, social change within their communities, if here in Kilifi and even beyond. Thank you so much.